Welcome into today's show, everybody. I am Joey Petersen, your host of the Ravens Rundown. We got a very, very interesting couple of things to talk about. Pablo Torre has an NFL document detailing Lamar Jackson's contract negotiations in 2023. And there's some things that lead you to believe there might have been a little bit of collusion happening over that offseason and the one prior. He signed a 5-year, $260 million deal in 2023, and there was apparent collusion among owners in the NFL offseason after Deshaun Watson signed his fully guaranteed deal the offseason before. So coming up, I got 3 bombshell takeaways from everything I read. I'm going to show you everything that I saw, and we're going to talk about it one-on-one, mano-a-mano, back and forth. Thank you so much for joining me on today's show. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because I need your help. We are only 29 subscribers away from 32,500 subs. We are growing really, really quickly right here on the Ravens Rundown. It's because of you guys. Keep hitting that sub button. Keep subscribing if you are a new viewer. Help me get to 32,500. We appreciate every single one of you guys. All right, let's get to the bombshell takeaways. Number 1, Lamar Jackson requested a fully guaranteed deal. Here's from the document itself. You can see that in highlight. This is from Lamar Jackson. I'm going to continue to request a, all caps, fully guaranteed contract. I understand, y'all, all caps, don't. And that's fine. And here's where the collusion comes in. Because if we all remember this time, when Lamar Jackson was negotiating his deal in 2023, there was a lot of back and forth. He didn't have an agent. He represents himself. And there was some, trade requests. We all remember his tweet. There was some times that we thought he might not be a Raven anymore. And then Christopher Droney dropped this. He said there's little question that the NFL Management Council, with the blessing of the commissioner, encouraged the 32 NFL clubs to reduce guarantees in veterans' contract at the March 2022 annual owners meeting. So Deshaun Watson, let's remember, he signed a 5-year, $230 million fully guaranteed deal. He signed that on March 18th of 2022. The owners meeting was on March 27th of 2022. So basically, what that document and what Torre and Christopher are alluding to was after Deshaun Watson signed that $230 million fully guaranteed contract, and then he got injured, and the entire Browns organization, their season was absolutely screwed, that the the commissioner, Roger Goodell, was encouraging owners to stop giving out fully guaranteed contracts, which then, of course, went into Lamar Jackson's contract extension negotiations the following offseason. And a little bit more on that, Eric DeCosta was prepared for him not to be a Baltimore Raven. This is coming from the document. Mr. DeCosta was preparing for the 2023 draft in April of 2023 under the assumption that Mr. Jackson would no longer be playing for the Ravens. But on the eve of the draft, sent Mr. Jackson a new offer. Much to Mr. DeCosta's surprise, Mr. Jackson quickly accepted it. Here was the offer that he signed, 5 years, $260 million, $52 million annually, $185 million guaranteed. So he wanted that fully guaranteed deal. He ended up not getting that fully guaranteed deal. And based on everything that we heard today, everything that has come out, we can pretty much chalk that up to, most likely, Eric DeCosta not doing that because the commissioner the year prior encouraged owners to stop giving away fully guaranteed contracts. It's a very, very interesting situation. What's your one-word reaction to this news? Let me know in the comment section down below. Mine was, honestly, I know it's a business. I know things happen behind the scenes all the time. Still, I was shocked. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. My second takeaway from the document was, this one's funny. Lamar Jackson, in negotiations with DeCosta, said that his microphone on his phone didn't work. Here's a little bit more. During this time, Mr. Jackson said the microphone on his phone was not working, making communications with Mr. DeCosta difficult. And this just made me laugh because this has to be a lie from Lamar. Now, he might be telling the truth, But at the end of the day, I think this is just kind of a negotiation tactic, and probably a negotiation tactic that he used because he didn't have an agent properly telling him this is how you should be negotiating. It's just hilarious that he said, we can't come in contact. You know what? My phone, the microphone's not working. I can't hear you, blah, blah. We're not going to talk for a couple of days. Like, if he truly was trying to get something figured out, they could email. He could call them on somebody else's phone. They could figure things out in person. But instead, he's like, microphone doesn't work. Sorry, we got to pause negotiations. And the third takeaway was that teams weren't really interested in Lamar. And I think a lot of this probably comes from everything that happened the year prior as well. Here's more from the document. Only a couple often expressed interest in DaCosta and signing him prior to the Ravens' decision to franchise him. Afterwards, no team reached out directly to Mr. Jackson, which is interesting. And I get it. He came off of back-to-back seasons of injury, back-to-back seasons of, averaging about 2,600 yards through the air, 16.5 passing touchdowns, averaging 10 interceptions. But at this point, Lamar Jackson had already won an MVP. But he also was coming off of back-to-back seasons of injury. Honestly, looking at it, Baltimore is incredibly lucky that nobody struck, that nobody offered Lamar what Baltimore wasn't willing to offer him, that nobody came in, swooped in, knocked Lamar Jackson's socks off, knocked the Baltimore Ravens' socks off, and then Lamar Jackson left them for somewhere else. Arthur Blank said it was because of injuries, the Falcons owner, that he didn't come in and get Lamar Jackson. Boy, what a mistake that was for Atlanta. And wow. The Baltimore Ravens are very lucky. Make sure you guys like the video if you are happy that Lamar is still in Baltimore. Are you pumped that he's still wearing that purple and black every single day? If you are, do me one big favor and hit that thumbs up button. So coming up, what all of that means for this time around. Because as you know, as we've talked about a lot over the offseason, Lamar Jackson is looking to get a new contract this offseason. So what did everything happen 2 years ago? What does that have to do with this year? I'll let you know in just a couple of seconds. Before that, we got the 4th of July coming up in what? 9 days, 10 days. I'm excited about it. One of my favorite holidays. And you can get your Ravens 4th of July shirts now. If you go to chatsports.com/RavensUSA, they're available now, but they're only going to be available for a limited time. So if you want to get yours, if you want to support America, your favorite football team as well, go ahead, get one of those to celebrate our Independence Day. Chatsports.com/RavensUSA. That link is in the comments and description of today's video. So I don't think Baltimore will be as lucky this time around, right? Because they're not going to just be able to say, you had back-to-back seasons of injury. You threw 13 interceptions last season. Why would we extend you on a fully guaranteed deal? He's coming off of a year where he threw for 41 touchdowns, had over 4,000 passing yards, almost 1,000 rushing yards, and only 4 interceptions. He's coming off of the best season in his life. So they have no room to say, you don't deserve that. The good thing is, if they want to extend him, and if they're going to extend him, they have the blueprint for how that should go. Josh Allen got extended this past offseason, and I think Baltimore can look at that, up the total by a little bit, up the average by a little bit, maybe up the guarantees by a little bit, but do exactly as Buffalo did with Josh Allen. 6 years, $330 million. $55 million on average, $250 million guaranteed. If you make Lamar's 6 years, $335 million, that makes the average what? Around $56 million, $55.8 million, and then you make the guarantee like $255, something like that. I think that is going to be able to get the job done. At the end of the day, I just don't think werent DaCosta is going to take any kind of chances this time around. He franchise tagged him. They put the tag on him where anybody could offer him, and they had the ability to match that offer. He messed around last time. He almost lost them. He's not going to mess around this time. I can promise you that. I need you to fill in the blanks for me. Lamar Jackson deserves a blank year and blank $1 million contract. Let me know what you would pay QB1 in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, you'll find the links to me on social media. You got me on Twitter. You got me on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on both of those platforms. And also make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't done it yet, today's the perfect day to do so. Free coverage every single day, all year long. Best place to be if you're a Ravens fan. We'll see you next time.